What's going on, YouTube? JT's Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Teen Titans issue number 45. I'm going to be 100% completely honest. I completely forgot this issue was coming out today. I just happened to check my Comixology log, and I saw Teen Titans. I'm like, oh, this is coming out today. I completely forgot. I was more focused on like Joker War. That's some good stuff right there. Or the new Detective Comics 1027, which I was currently trying to read, but it's like 150 pages. So it's going to take some time to go through 1,000 issues since Batman first appeared. That's pretty crazy. But let's go ahead and talk about Teen Titans 45, which the last Teen Titans video I did was on the unfortunate Teen Titans Annual number 2, which has caused a lot of discussion. That video did pretty well view-wise and got a lot of people talking about it, where Damian pretty much gave up the Robin mantle and they tried to villainize him. And while the artwork was nice, the execution of it all just kind of faltered like really badly. I think something that I didn't really bring up necessarily, I think last time, I can't remember. If you wanted to do his fall into like a relapse, the whole Alfred and Dick thing should have been emphasized earlier on, and it would have made more sense for his relapse had he not already been faltering with the whole prison plot line, which, again, like he never got better. The whole run existed solely to make his character worse off. There's been no payoff to any of it. It's been going on for 2 years, and nothing to say here. But these teammates, I guess they're in the clear now. So like he was basically their scapegoat for everything, so that they can be in the clear and go, okay, going forward, whatever they do with the Teen Titans books. I know this book is ending in November, and I guess in December they do have a one-shot for this Endless Winter special. So I don't know what's going on anymore. I know Damian's going to appear in the Detective Comics stuff with Tomasi, which is a good thing. Tomasi knows how to write him, and he actually respects his development. And Tomasi, like, the best Damian writer is Tomasi, so at least he's in good hands. And it looks like he's going to be trying to fix the damage that's been done to his character, as you can kind of see based on the solicitations. And it looks like he's going to be on the cover of one of the December issues, and I think he's going to be sporting like a new look or suit or something. So we'll just have to wait and see. But if anyone could salvage this mess, it is Peter J. Tomasi in that. So let's go ahead and talk about this issue here. So Teen Titans issue number 45, Robin's gone, it's my team now. This cover is completely misleading, and I mean misleading. It's not, Crush is not even remotely close to being a leader in this thing. She's never even leading the charge at all for any of this. It seemingly is kind of Red Arrow and I guess Kid Flash and that. So yeah, like the cover is completely misleading. So as the issue begins, we see Kid Flash, and he's with Red Arrow, and he's talking about how the Teen Titans went too far, and they pretty much did nothing about it. And then we come to find out that it's him and Emiko Queen, Red Arrow, and again, they're kind of hinting at more romantic stuff with them there. They talk about this is our second chance at everything, and I guess more flirty moments right here, blah, 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 blah. So they're like, okay, we learn and we grow and we do better. Destro tried to murder us, and presumably it's still on the hunt for him. You mean Damian? There's no Robin anymore. They really want to emphasize that he's not Robin anymore, just to kind of like, if you were a fan of the character, just kind of piss you off a little bit more. And this issue, it felt really empty. Like, it felt like it was missing something. And then I guess that thing is kind of Damian, because he has been the focal point kind of this run since it began back in 2016. And without him there, it's like a piece of the puzzle is missing. And it sucks, too, that his character never got the chance to kind of redeem and grow by the end of this run, and it was just in shambles for, I guess, cheap shock value in the previous editorial or the previous writers, and this writer currently just kind of had to, like, deal with that mess. And it was a mess. Like, it just did nothing but bad for his character. And again, you can do a relapse story well. It would have made sense if he had his fall, like, immediately after Alfred and Dick after Dick got shot, you could start to see it, and then immediately after when Alfred died, and then you would have seen it like carry over into the Teen Titans books, where he started to lose it. But it was something that was kind of randomly it was kind of something that was almost kind of retconned onto the book, and so it just kind of felt like it came out of nowhere, like even like before everything that happened. But I guess I'm pretty certain he'll be back as Robin at some point, but right now it's just kind of a mess. So anyways, Emiko's talking. She's talking about how, like, they're looking for something Gizmo. And we can also see kind of the shadowy figure here that's watching them. It seemingly looks like I think it's Red Hood, because Red Hood kind of just shows up in this thing. And so we also see Crush and Roundhouse, my least favorite character, playing video games at his place, and they're going to go out on patrol. And you also see kind of the shadowy figure here, which is Red Hood, which, by the way, remember the last time he fought, he nearly beat Damian to death? That was something interesting. So Wallace is asking, like, what do you... where was that? So what made you target Gizmo, Red Arrow? Hey, if there's no more Teen Titans, no more secrets, right? I got an encrypted message with Gizmo's bank information that led me to this location where the withdrawal was made. Encrypted message from who? So there's hinting that Damian is still kind of helping him in the shadows. Either it's him, or I think it could possibly be Batman. But then again, Red Hood's been kind of following him around, just watching everything that they're doing, and which you'll find out later in the thing. So they get attacked by all of Gizmo's things, and they don't really accomplish much, mind you. They get fought. They fight him. Emiko puts on one of Damian's old little masks, which has infrared stuff, which you can see things. And they go toe-to-toe with Gizmo's like little drones, and then they are saved by Red Hood. A bunch of kids playing with toys, not realizing what's really happening is that Damian is playing with you. So Red Hood is in this book. Yeah, he kind of shows up out of nowhere. Is he tracking him down? Is he going to try and kill him too? Damian left clues, Red Hood. No, he's giving you something to do, distracting you while he escapes. Stand down and stay out of my way. Leave Damian to the adults. So is Jason Todd hunting him down? Is the entire Bat family hunting him down at this point? I don't know. It's like so much stuff happens like between issues that it never really like even when Brother Blood died, it happened off panel. We actually never saw it happen. So unless they're gonna like show what happened, like there's got to be more to it. Like I have to accept that there's more to it than all of this out of character writing per se. So yeah, so they're going after them. So about this Red Hood guy that doesn't kill people, is everyone's fourth favorite Robin right? Is Damian just okay? Look at this stuff right here. Is everyone's fourth favorite Robin right? So again, they're talking about how like Damian's just shitty and all that. Like it just feels like the writer doesn't like the character and just finding new ways to kind of shit on him. So, and then again, that's kind of unfortunate. So they kind of talk about how they're going to lead towards redemption for their sins. I guess that's what he's doing, or giving him hints to it. So then they go track down Gizmo, and they go toe-to-toe with them. And of course, they can't really get the job done. And somebody comes in and stops all. Enough is enough. I want answers, and I'll only ask you once. And where is Robin? So there we go. John Kent showing up out of the blue. Where the hell were you, John, when things kind of went crazy? He kind of just... So John is pissed off right now. He's like, where's Robin? Like, don't you have a time machine? Can't you just go back to any point in history? John, like, what are you doing? So the next issue is going to be all about, like, John Kent just trying to figure out what the hell happened with Damian and why things are in as big of a mess as they are. Which, by the way, I'm very sorry, John Kent, that your character has been just kind of crapped on so badly. Like, if John, like, compare this to deceased John, who was just kind of standing by his friend's side this whole time. If he was really worried, why go back to the future? What's the point of going back to Legion of Superheroes? It hasn't happened yet. It's in the future. Or maybe it did, and they're in the present or the past. I don't fucking know how time travel kind of works. It's a confusing mess, but if John was really worried, he should have stuck by his side. There was no reason to go into the future if he was that concerned. He should have stuck by his side. There was no emotional support at this point, and it's just been a freaking mess. And, you know, I'm just kind of hoping things get better, because I don't want to see the anti-hero or the villain route for Damian's character. In terms of the other characters, I guess they're finally kind of compensating for their learning from their past mistakes in the previous thing, maybe accepting a little bit of responsibility for what happened. They're going to bring things to justice, and rightfully so. So I guess that's kind of the good of it. The good thing is that this book is ending very soon. So yeah, in terms of this issue per se, it did feel kind of empty without Robin in it. It just felt like a piece of the puzzle was missing. And like when you kind of have to keep hearing references to it, like, oh, so-and-so did this, so-and-so is not there, it kind of takes me out of it. Like, it definitely felt pretty empty and hollow, and it just like, what's even the point of reading this book anymore? Like, that's kind of where I'm at. But I guess I'm going to finish this thing. There's only like this month, we have October, we have like 2 more issues left. I guess there's also like kind of a Teen Titans special come December, but again, I feel like we're still missing a lot of pieces to the storyline that we haven't like seen happen yet, and it's kind of taking me out of it per se. Like, how did he kill Brother Blood? Like, what happened? It's like so much stuff happened like off panel. Like, shouldn't we kind of see these important moments? And unless there's some other thing going on with it, in which case, like, I would like to see that. But so much of it is left like ambiguous that it kind of like takes you out of it. So there better be a good reveal on it, because I'm like, so much of this stuff just kind of randomly just happens, and I'm just kind of like, well, what's going on here? Like, where's the missing story pieces, per se? So I'm kind of hoping we get some good payoff to a lot of the stuff. I hope John, like, puts them all in their place for being just an absolutely terrible team and doing all these horrible things. So, yeah, like, I don't like this version of the Teen Titans. I feel like this run's been, like, overall kind of an inconsistent mess. And I'm hoping things get better when things kind of relaunch next year. So there's not going to be a 5G thing. That's one thing we did kind of find out. And based on December solicitations, this run is officially ending come in November. So we only got 2 more issues left in this book, which is a good thing because this book has just been, like, just falling apart pretty much for the past year or so. Like, it really has taken a turn for the worse. But it really started to fall apart, especially with the annual and just how things, like, just sort of happen. I'm still waiting for a big twist that Roundhouse has been manipulating with some magic ring. That would at least make it, you know, more passable for me. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about this issue. What are your thoughts on Teen Titans number 45? Again, I think as an issue itself, like, I just, like, it doesn't make me angry. It doesn't really, like, leave me satisfied. I still feel like this book's kind of empty, and it just feels like it's written by people who don't necessarily like the characters. So maybe it's just me upset as a Damian fan, just seeing, like, his character just shat on completely and consistently by the writing, and that, like, it just never really got better. And it again, it is just kind of, like, upsetting to watch it kind of unfold. But I do have hope that things will get better. A lot of editorials gone. Bendis is finally leaving Superman come December, and the Bat Family books seemingly are definitely getting better. Joker War has been pretty solid, and it seems like Tynion and Tomasi, like, kind of in the driver's seat there, it looks like things are going to start to get better, and I think things will get better. I really do think, like, a lot of, like, the things that were hurting, like, these characters are starting to be pushed behind a little bit. So Nightwing's back. It seems like the whole family is going to start to get back together a bit, and hopefully they fix the mess that's been done, actually learn to grow, and, you know, proper therapy would be good. Just some stuff like that. So anyways, yeah, so I think things will get better. The Teen Titans book is ending, and we're very close to the end, and I'm excited to finally finish talking about it, so, and then move on to something better. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on Teen Titans 45 in the comment section down below. Be sure to hit that bell for notifications, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content. I got more stuff along the way, and as always, take care now, bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Only 2 more issues left, and then no more Teen Titans. Yay, I hate to say that, but I just want the nightmare to end. Alright, that's it. Bye-bye.